The fact that we allow for career arcs here in the West, we allow for people to pivot, to learn something new, to take on a new trade or even a new industry, that we allow people who are professional athletes to over time become professional investors, that we allow people with no background in computer science to eventually become cryptocurrency or data center hyperscaler experts based on the money involved, not the hardware. So if we allow this, then allow my own arc. Obviously, I'm not who I was 10 years ago. Most people stay trapped in the trenches of yesterday's arguments, fighting culture war ghosts and chasing conspiracies like they're the main show, like that's still the main attraction. But that world is over. The map has peeled away. The real frontier is right here. We've crossed into an age where intelligence isn't just something we use anymore, it's something we collaborate with. Human hardware is no longer enough. And that's where I live right now. That's the realization I've made. At the seam between silicon and intention, between memory-centric chips and the future we're about to build. I mean, the stuff I'm talking about is because this is what's being built. This transition to high-end memory, high cognitive ability local AI that replaces these neo clouds, these hyperscale data centers. This is what we're talking about, is AI is going to be in the palm of your hand soon, not talking to some cloud run by some trillion-dollar company. I'm done wrestling with these old narratives, though. People circling back to stuff I was covering 10 years ago. Yeah, you never really did right by me. That coverage always should have been given a little bit more justice. And you guys never did right by me. And I'm allowed to evolve. I'm allowed to have a career arc because that's where the opportunity is. There's a gold rush. And I want to be a part of it. I don't want to be talking about Pizzagate. So I'm done wrestling with these narratives. I'm done being cast as the lightning rod for other people's fears or other people's fascinations. Let them cling to their version of me, but I'm already gone. My work now is simple. Bring the species forward. Prototype the architectures that get us off this planet ASAP. Build the systems that help humanity speak, not just to itself, but to the machines it's now creating. Right? We're creating machines. We need to be able to communicate with them intelligently because that's how you move forward in this crazy advanced era where the machines are not advancing at a linear rate. The software has gotten much better than any hardware. To put one of these into a humanoid robot body would be an injustice to it, essentially. That's pretty much where we're at. So again, if you're here for shock value, if you're here to stir up old drama, you're already in the wrong era. It's almost 2026. Feels like just last month it was 2020. But anyway, if you're here for emergence, hardware, ascension, welcome. You're early. You're still early. And I'm just getting started with all this stuff. Thank you guys for listening.